Hi guys, and happy Friday. So I wanted to quickly hop on and share with you a friend mail. I'm so behind on videos, it's not even funny. So I have an amazing group of ladies who are so considerate, so thoughtful, and I have so many friend mails. I was gonna combine them all together, but I'm like, no, I'll do them separate because each of them deserve their own separate video because everyone on this wax community is so thoughtful and so considerate. So I have quite a few friend mails that I need to share. I'll just name a few. So today we're going to be going through an amazing friend mail that Summer sent. We'll get into that in a minute. And then Steph from Steph Melts or Steph Loves Life sent me wax and friend mail. April Lee from April Lee Wax Queen and Tara from Tara's Fragrance World sent me some as well. So I have a few hauls and friend mails to share with you. And I've just been super busy with work and life that I just haven't had a chance, but I will film this one first. And then whenever I have a free moment, I will get to the rest. I have so many other hauls that I haven't even shared that I put away and probably not even gonna get to them at this point. So it's just part of life here in this household. So if you don't know who Summer Michelle is, then you should know, and I will post her information. Summer and I are really close. We have a lot of things in common. We don't just share a love for wax. We share a love for our children because we both have kids that are around the same ages. We do almost kind of the same work day to day. We're both worker moms. That woman never sleeps. I don't know how she does it. I do sleep. I don't know how I do it, even with the sleep that I do get. So Summer and I talk often. We talk daily because we share stories of our kids and pictures and our love for wax. And this box started because of one thing. So I just watched her go through my friend mail, and that friend mail started from Shoreline Drive. She wanted to try it since she's fairly new to Scentsy, and I've been doing Scentsy, I think I want to say October 2020. So at least for the last 4 years, I've been doing Scentsy and know a few of the older bars that newer Scentsy consultants may not know. So I was going through a bunch of bars that I was going to get rid of. Typically, I don't even destash them. I just don't have time. I only sometimes comment on people's destashes if I have a scent that I just want to happen to get rid of. But typically, I don't post there. I just share amongst friends. And so she's like, I really want to try Shoreline Drive. And I was like, okay, I'll put it aside for you. And then the box, I usually take a really long time to curate a box because I could just send one thing, but I like to send multiple things. So I have been watching some of these ladies for so long that I just kind of take mental notes of what scents they do like. And so in true fashion, that's what I did with most of their boxes, and Summer was no different. So from my box, it all started with, she was posting a destash and I was like, oh my God, I need to have this. And so she was like, oh, I'll put it aside for you. And thus the box was curated from Summer. So I just simply asked her, hey, I will pay you for this. I want this from your destash, yada, yada, yada. So I love Second & Spruce's peanut butter and jelly, and I typically do not like peanut butter and wax. I am not that type of girl, but there's something about this blend that smells similar to Second & Spruce, and I know people don't typically like to compare vendors, but I do. This reminds me of that, and I am hoarding one little itty bitty piece. So if you're watching, Erica, can you pour more of that? I wanted to meet the need of that since I don't have any left of Erica's. This reminds me a lot of Erica's. Erica's is a little more creamy, but I think they're almost the same. This is toasted bread, fresh jam, and a drizzle of honey. So the honey in this blend, similar to Erica's, makes it really, really creamy and sweet and gooey, and it doesn't even really smell like peanut butter and jelly to me. To me, it just smells like a fresh bread with honey and jam. Like, it does not smell like peanut butter and jelly. So if you don't like peanut butter, don't be scared, because honestly, I don't really get much peanut butter. I just get honey and a toasty bread with jam. So thank you so much, Summer. This will be put to use. As soon as I opened this, my daughter was like, oh my God, Mom, this is my favorite. This is one of my daughter's favorite blends. Just this blend in general, because again, it smells similar to Erica's, and Erica hasn't poured it in a while. So again, hoarding a little bit of piece. So Erica, if you're watching, please, please, please pour that one again. So that's kind of how this box got started. Then she was going in on a second time of a Salt Mountain Melts pre-order. And I was like, oh my God, you're going in again? She was like, yeah, do you want me to grab anything? And I was like, yeah, I want to try Barbie a la mode. And this one is pink sugar, cotton candy frosting, southern vanilla ice cream cone. And I was like, I really, really want to try it. So she grabbed me one. And this is not at all what I expected. So you really do get a really sweet note from that cotton candy frosting. But that pink sugar is adding it extra sweetness. And that vanilla ice cream cone, I feel like you have to like ice cream cone scents, or kind of like a waffle cone type. I'm getting more of a creamy note from that cotton candy. My mouth is watering as I'm smelling this. So thank you, Summer, for picking this up. This is so, so good. Just super excited for this. Like, this is definitely one that I'm going to hoard until next year. I'm starting to wrap up some of my spring and summer melting and switch off. Another thing that we were going back and forth on, and she was like, hey, I know you melted Harper James in the past. Is there any, like, I'm up for customs. Is there any ones that you would choose? And I said, yeah. And so she picked up, I think, some for herself. I have not watched that. I don't even know if she hauled it yet. I'm so behind on watching videos. But I said, I have to have these. And so I got Crystal Clean, which if you like pink sugar, highly recommend this. I am not a laundry person. I am anti-laundry. I don't like scents that smack you in the face. But this is really good with the clean cotton and the pink sugar. This blend, she hasn't offered it in a while, and I do know now that she's wrapping up. But this between the pink sugar, I mean, it is laundry, but if you're cleaning, this is like a perfect spring, summer day. If you're cleaning with the windows open and you really want this fresh scent in between like a cotton kind of scent with that sweet pink sugar, this blend is phenomenal. Again, it is laundry, but it's not strong laundry, if that makes sense. Because again, I'm anti-laundry. And this scent right here is amazing. I just warmed my last of it, and this is So Long Summer. This is strawberry pound cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, and sugar cookie. This blend is everything. Now, if you've watched any of my Harper James hauls in the past, when I first started hauling her, I want to say 2 years ago, you know that I am a sucker for her strawberry pound cake. She has a really good strawberry pound cake. It's authentic, it's creamy, it's bakery, it's all those things. Sweet, not like, almost kind of like strawberry shortcake. And this pumpkin pecan waffles is phenomenal in here. It just really creams it out. And if you don't like pumpkin pecan waffles, I still think you'd like this because the strawberry pound cake is that top note. So don't let it scare you. But this is the perfect transition scent from going to summer into fall. If you really are starting to get into pumpkin pecan waffles and you're saying goodbye to spring, summer scents, this blend is amazing. So happy to have more of that. So appreciative and super excited to warm that this fall. All right. And then in true fashion, she knows I love Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. This scent, if you're taking part of my Rose Girls challenge, this scent right here is super, super good. It is ultimately cookie, if you like Monster Cookie. Now, you're gonna be like, Christine, how many times are you gonna say this? But she changed the formula. So it used to be marshmallow, I think it's just marshmallows. I think it was Monster Cookie and marshmallows, not marshmallow smoothie. And it's different. Marshmallow smoothie, it's not as strong. The older bag that I just warmed through and was my last one, you got more of that creamy, almost kind of like a marshmallow fluff. This is like more of a creamy, smoothing it out, really light. This is a lighter blend. This I typically warm in smaller spaces or here in my office or in my basement. If you want to use it in open concepts, it's really light, but for the most part, this is one of my favorite blends. So excited to have another bag. Thank you, Summer. You did not have to do that. Definitely did not. She knew that I was talking heavily about really liking the melt stash. I did get through another one that she sent. It was Kaleidoscope. It is so freaking good. It is like pumpkin pecan waffles and something else. It was amazing. This is Mrs. Claus's cookies, pink sugar type, and marshmallow fireside. Dear Santa. I don't remember smelling this. This is good. I mean, so I don't know what's in Mrs. Claus's cookies. I think it's like a sweet bakery. I get more primarily the pink sugar and marshmallow fireside, but the melt stash performs amazing for me. So I haven't gone in shopping. I've created I've started to look into other vendors, but I'm like, I watch these hauls and I'm like, I can't buy anymore. I'm like buying extra pieces of furniture. So happy to try another blend, but Melt Stash is an amazing vendor and performs really well in my home. So thank you so much for that, Summer. Another blend that they always talk about, Summer and Alexis. Again, if you don't know Alexis, I'll post her information. But Super Tarts Jaws. I tried 3 times on an RTS to get it. Obviously, I was late to the game, but she was like, I will send you some. And I cannot be more appreciative because this is one of Summer's favorite blends along with Alexis. So I'm extremely happy to have a whole clam, in essence, clam bag, and I am so happy to try this. This is sea salt, fresh air, seagrass, sliced plum, and sweet pear. And I'm like, I need to try this. So this is really aquatic, but sweet with that plum. And sea salt is making it extra salty and giving it that extra flair. I am super excited to try this. I might actually try this weekend. I was gonna save it and like hoard it, but I'm like, what am I hoarding it for? But I'm definitely going to try that. So thank you so much, Summer, for parting with one of your bags. I am so appreciative. She also sent me another Super Tarts, which is like amazing because this is like all my favorite things. And I'm surprised she parted with it because it's lavender cream, sweet pumpkin, pecan waffles, lavender cream, and vanilla bean cookies. And this is called Love. So right off the bat, you get a lavender cream, but you also get that pecan waffles, which is kind of taking down the lavender and making it really creamy. This is definitely a unique blend. It's kind of almost coming off like a marzipan cookie or a marzipan with like, I'm getting almond vibes. I don't know where the almond is, maybe vanilla bean or maybe even I don't really get much pumpkin, but this is really good. This is something that I would probably warm now, but that is Love. So thank you for sharing that. She sent me some Fantasy, which I absolutely love. This is Hummer Stick Together, honey buttered rolls, cornbread, and French baguette. She knows I love Fantasy's French baguette. This is just really, really good. You get honey butter. I don't really get much cornbread because the sweetness of that honey buttered rolls. This is amazing. Fantasy has a really good French baguette. If you like bread scents, I highly recommend checking out Kristen. I know she just posted, I think she's doing a pre-order or an RTS or something like that. So check out Fantasy. My mouth is watering from smelling that. So thanks, Summer, for making me hungry. She also sent some Knowles Farm scents. This is Fearless. This is lemon, cake mix, butter, mandarin zest, sugar, and vanilla. I have, I think, a half a bag of this left. I put this in a lot of warmers in my home, and I quickly regretted it. So this is lemon sweet, like sweet lemon. I don't get much bakery. If you like sweet lemon, kind of almost like a lemonade. I know it says lemon. It doesn't say lemon zest or lemonade, but I get more of a lemonade with sugar. I don't really get much cake mix. So maybe the mandarin zest also makes it really, really sweet. But this is a strong blend. So if you don't like lemon, you won't like this. So I think I have a little bit left. I can't remember. But you definitely have to like lemon or mandarin. It's a very good performer. A little goes a long way. But this is Fearless from Knowles Farm Scent. So thank you so much for sending me that, Summer. I love Lemon Bakery. She doesn't. I'm surprised she got that. It's almost kind of like me. Why did I get all this pistachio? So I wormed through some of it because I'm trying to like pistachio, and I'm like, I don't like pistachio. I don't like cherry leaning pistachio. Now I like Teddy B's, which is be crazy for pistachio because it's not that heavy pistachio cherry almond. I get primarily the, which is be crazy. But I'm like, I'm trying to find a pistachio that I like, and I don't like any. So she got a lot of my pistachio I don't like. So I'm surprised she got this because she doesn't like lemon. She says she has a love-hate relationship with lemon. Anyway, then she sent another fantasy. This is Rosalina. This is ice cream scoop bread, sugar cookie dough, and vanilla frosting. Super excited to try this one. I don't remember smelling this one either. Oh, wow. So you really get an ice cream, like a vanilla ice cream with a sugar cookie dough. This is really, really good. Super creamy, super vanilla. Like, oh my God, that's gonna be chopped up soon. I love Fantasy, like totally love her stuff. Okay, and then I have I don't remember smelling this either, Pharmacist's Daughter. This is Mastermind Lemon Chiffon Cake, Raspberry Brulee, Wedding Cake, and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. I get primarily lemon. Ooh, as I drop it. I get lemon raspberry and some kind of cake. I don't get much cupcakes at Tiffany's. I am typically not a fan of cupcakes at Tiffany's because I feel like sometimes that can take over a blend, but I don't get any cupcakes at Tiffany's in this one. I primarily get lemon raspberry, almost kind of like a raspberry swirl kind of bakery. If you've ever had, I know I'm dating myself, or not really dating, but Entenmann's is a New York, Long Island kind of based thing, and that's where I'm from. Anyway, if you know, you know. This smells like one of those like raspberry kind of custard kind of bread pastries. So I'm here for it, totally here for it. So that is Mastermind. Thank you, Summer. Summer sent me quite a bit. And this is Glitterati Lemon Squeezy, Limoncello Cream, Vanilla Cream, Cookies, Lemon Meringue Pie, and Sweet and Creamy. She knows I like Lemon Bakery, all things I like. Wow. That is amazing. And I have not tried Glitterati either. This is really heavy lemon meringue pie. And you get like a crust. This is phenomenal. That might have to go in. I'm still doing the Rose Girls challenge. So I typically start off with the challenge in the morning and then I switch out my wax at night. So this might be going in this tonight if I'm making, I think I'm making ribs for dinner. Anyway, this smells amazing. So thank you. I have to try Glitterati. I just have not tried it. And then last but not least, she's so thoughtful. I had told her that I went in on the RTS for Teddy B's and I forgot to add Tree Farm. And she's like, are you sure you're gonna like that? Because you don't like tree. And I was like, well, you know, it just sounds unique. Everybody talks about her like soil and her atmospheric scents. I'm like, I would like to smell it. And she's like, no problem, I'll send you some. She almost sent me almost like the whole souffle. So thank you, Summer. You did not have to do this. This is Tree Farm Frosted Cover Christmas Trees and the smell of tilled earth, i.e. dirt. So this literally smells like you're going fresh Christmas tree, looking for snow is falling. You smell the fresh tree, you smell the snow, you smell the earth, and you're just picking a tree, like right out of the tree farm. This is spot on. It is heavy tree. You definitely have to like Christmas tree. I don't know if it's pine. It's actually cutting in my throat. I don't know if it's pine or spruce. It's not fir because usually spruce is heavier. So it might be a mixture of like pine trees and like spruce. That's what I'm getting primarily here. I'm not getting usually like evergreen, and what's the other one? Fraser fir. Those are a little more milder. I feel like this is more pine and spruce. And then you're getting like that dirt smell. So My husband opened this and he was like, oh God, do not warm that when I'm around. So it wasn't for him, but I'm excited to try this when it really gets cold out here. We are still having hot days here. So that is definitely gonna be something that I'm going to try when it gets really, really cold here. When that happens, I do not know, but it's gonna be a while. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching my friend mail. Summer is super amazing here on YouTube. If again, you don't know who I'm talking about, go check out her channel. She knows all things about wax. You know, if it's a vendor, if it's Scentsy she's getting into, she knows those things. So definitely go check her out, watch her channel. She does wonderful content and she shares how she feels on all true things. And I just love getting to know her, and she's just a great person, great friend here on YouTube. So thank you so much again, Summer. I appreciate this more than you know, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Take care.